So I've come to understand that we focus so much on money, but money isn't the only thing we spend daily. There are other currencies that shape our entire life, and we are using them every day, whether you realize it or not. And these five things will determine your results much more than hard work will. This series is called The Five Currencies of Life, and it's about you understanding how life is actually built. Because once you learn how these currencies actually work, you stop living randomly and start living intentionally. So let's go through these currencies together. So the very first currency we'll begin with today is time. So most of us don't have money problem. We have a time problem. We stress all the time about money. How do I make more? How do I save more? How do I invest more? And we rarely stop to ask ourselves this question: where is all my time going to? And that's the real currency. Think about it this way: people lose money and recover. People switch careers. People start over at 30, 40, even 50. People rebuild financially all the time. But if you waste 5 years, you can't get those 5 years back. You can't get a replay on what you did last year, and that is time gone. And the crazy part is we act like we have unlimited time. You hold your phone and you scroll for hours. You keep entertaining people who drain you. You keep staying in situations you know aren't right for you, and you keep saying, I'll start next month. But before you blink, next month has turned into a year. And one day you wake up with the realization that you've been busy but not productive, and that hits different. And the thing most people don't realize is life is built daily by how you spend your time, not your potential, not your intentions, your time. If you spend hours learning something valuable, your future shifts. And if you spend hours being distracted, your future shifts too. It's happening quietly. You won't realize it in 1 week, but when you look back after 3 years, you feel it. And if you are being honest, 1 hour doesn't feel much. You say to yourself, it's just one episode, it's just 30 minutes, it's just a day. But what you don't realize is this 1 hour daily compounds to 365 hours a year. That's weeks of your life. Imagine you putting half of that 365 hours into learning a skill, into starting a side business, into reading, into planning. Your life will look completely different in a few years to come. Now, when this change comes, it won't be because of luck. This change will be coming because you were more intentional about your life. Now, let me say something that might sound uncomfortable. Some of the people you keep in your life are very expensive. Well, not financially, but time-wise. Some of them drain you, some of them create drama, some of them keep you emotionally unstable, and some of them keep you distracted. But the truth is, you won't notice this cost immediately. But over time, you find yourself losing focus, losing momentum, losing years. Time is your life. Most of the time, you look at successful people and it can feel mysterious. Like, what are they doing that you are not doing? But the truth is, they are stricter with their time. They don't argue with everybody. They don't attend to everything. They don't entertain distractions. They value their hours, and all this sums up. One thing about time is your schedule doesn't lie. You may say you want more money, more peace, good health, freedom. Okay, fine. So what have you been doing about it within the last 7 days? Because your schedule tells the truth, your mouth won't. If you decide to spend most of your time towards comfort and distractions, know that it will reflect in your future. And if you decide to spend your time towards growth and discipline, know this will still reflect in your future. Time doesn't lie. So now, before you start saying yes to something, before you start scrolling, before you start engaging in drama, ask yourself this question: is this worth an hour of my life? Because an hour is an hour of your existence that you'll be exchanging. Because the moment you realize this, you start moving differently. You start being more selective and more intentional. Now, what I want you to do is just start small. Just track your time within the past 7 days. Check your schedule, like what has been consuming most of your time. Now, after tracking this time, just remove an hour of your day, just 1 hour, and put it into something that will build your future. And do it consistently. And see if you will not get results. Now, I'm not saying this to pressure you. I'm only saying this because whether we like it or not, time will move. 5 years from now will eventually come, and the only question will be, will you be proud of how you used your time, or will you be in regret, saying to yourself you should have used your time more carefully? The honest truth is you don't need more time. You just have to use the time you have now judiciously. Protect your currency like it matters, because it actually does. And this brings us to the end of this episode, and in my next episode we'll be looking at the other life currency, which is energy. Stay tuned. Bye.